Hello, everybody. I wanted to talk a little bit about research today. Let's pretend we're doing our research project on our famous psychologist, and we're going to search for Sigmund Freud, right? So we type in Freud, and we have a bunch of these links that pop up. If I'm looking for images for my PowerPoint, I can just click on images, obviously, right? And here's all the images for Sigmund Freud, and I can pair Sigmund Freud with a bunch of things, right? Here's Sigmund Freud's couch. Here's Sigmund Freud when he was younger. Here's Sigmund Freud and his famous cigar. Here's Sigmund Freud and his theories, right? So images are useful because you can use them, especially if you're creating the PowerPoint part of this or a Prezi or some sort of visual thing, right? So that you definitely want to use that for um, your PowerPoint or Prezis. But the important thing is here, if you click on a picture, and you get it from a particular site, here is the site and here is the citation. See, it's from Wikipedia, this one. Okay. So make sure you grab the citation when you're getting the picture, because that's going to go in your um, references page. And of course, Wikipedia is always the first one that pops up, right? Now, I bet you've heard a lot of teachers say, you shouldn't use Wikipedia for research and that sort of thing. And that's not entirely true, from my way of thinking at least. Um, Wikipedia is useful in a couple of ways. So let's click into Wikipedia and take a look around. The first thing you'll notice here, though, is that it's got a bunch of links. Do you see all these like blue, when you mouse over them, they have underlines, and when you click on it, it leads to a different article, right? Do you see these numbers here? These are citations, see? So if I mouse over it, I can see the citation. This is kind of what you're doing. And what Wikipedia has done is basically taken a whole bunch of different sources and put them together in their own page, right? And this is kind of what you're doing. So Wikipedia has done the same kind of thing that you've done. What you can't do with Wikipedia is you can't like quote Wikipedia. Why do you think that might be? The reason is because you're not actually quoting Wikipedia. You're quoting this particular source. You see what I'm saying? So what you need to do is, if you're going to use a particular piece of evidence from Wikipedia, you need to go to the original source, okay? Now, if I want to use this source here, about Freud learning a bunch of things at the Vienna General Hospital, I can click on the number and it takes me to the source, see? Now, here is the actual source that this is from. Some of them are going to be websites, some of them are going to be books, right? This here, for instance, is a book, right? This here is an online article from the New York Times, right? And so here's another link that you could go to. So what you're looking for in Wikipedia are links that you can go to too, right? And when you click on them, this is from the University of Virginia School of Medicine, right? And so this is a great website to take information from. But this is the place where you want to get your information, not from Wikipedia, because this is the actual source. Does that make sense to everybody? I hope so. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So, and you can see in the notes section, all the notes that they've used for, or that the writer or writers have used for Freud are all in here, right? And then here's references, so here's a good place to go looking too, right? So you can use Wikipedia for general information, birthdays and that sort of thing. So like if you um, wrote down his middle name Shlomo and his birthday and stuff from this site, then that's considered general knowledge and not necessarily in need of a citation. But for things that you are actually using citations, use the numbers, right? And so it'll tell you down here, for instance, right, the citations where this idea comes from, okay? And then what you're going to do then is you're going to take that quote, say that we went to, remember how we went to the history of psychiatry here. What you're going to do then is you're going to use this for your citation, right? The University School of Medicine, University of Virginia School of Medicine website. And in here is going to have all sorts of information, more in-depth information that is in the article on Wikipedia, right? So this is how you use Wikipedia, right? For general information and for finding good links to good places to go, okay? But when your teacher or whoever said, you shouldn't use Wikipedia as a source, that's what they meant, is that Wikipedia is an aggregate. It gathers all the data together, and your job then is to make sure that you have found um, the actual source of the data, right? Not just Wikipedia. Does that make sense to everybody? I hope it does. When you have questions about this stuff, make sure you email me or call me or send me a link to something and say, hey, is this a good site? That sort of thing. And then I can help you out. Okay? All right, guys. Keep on researching and let me know when you have problems, all right? Okay.